Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, this is a shocker, but today I have a full face of first impressions. It's not completely a full face, but it's almost there, so I might have lied a little bit in the title. But I mean, it's close enough. I'm pretty excited about some of the products that I got. I would love to go ahead and just jump in because I feel like this is going to be a longer video. I really wanted to like do my hair and put on like a cute top for this because I haven't done a makeup video in so long. But it's too hot here for that. So this is the hair you're getting and wearing comfy clothes. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's go ahead and jump into it because we got a lot to cover. I zoomed y'all in just so y'all can see what I'm doing because I'm going to be starting with my eyes. The only thing I've done so far is my eyebrows because I didn't have any new brow products, and I primed my face. And I just primed my face using the Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer, which is this one right here. I really wanted, when I bought this stuff, I bought it with the intention of like hopefully finding like a foundation instead of just using a concealer all over my face. So hopefully that's what we do. So I hope everything works out. So starting with the eyes, I did get an eyeshadow primer because I actually don't have one at all in my collection anymore. So the one I got is the About Face Shadow Fix. It says it's a smoothing eyeshadow primer base. It's the packaging. This is what it looks like. Says an eyeshadow primer built to lock down pigment for the long haul, formulated to prevent creasing and fading, smooth the touch under the shadow to increase its vibrancy. It's beaming made easy. It's vegan and cleanly formulated is what it says. About Face, I believe, is Halsey's makeup brand. So I'm going to use the this Royal & Langnickel Precision Angled Brush for this. I've had this forever. I got it in an Ipsy bag a long time ago. So this looks like it's a brush. That's what it looks like. It looks like it is pigmented. Ooh. Interesting. It's color, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna blend in clear. I'm gonna use my finger just to see. I have not, oh gosh, this is gonna be interesting. I have not tried an eyeshadow primer like this in a very long time. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to, but it's a very like gel kind of moussey type formula. It doesn't offer any coverage on the eye, as you can tell, but it does seem like it's not tacky either. So I'm kind of interested if this is really going to make it long lasting, or is it just going to intensify the pigments. Let's do it this eye. I'm gonna use a brush on this eye just to see if I like it better. I will say I feel like it mattified my eyelids because my eyelids were pretty oily. I did my skincare at like 6 o'clock this morning and it's currently 2:30, so I mean my face was getting a little shiny, but I definitely think it mattified them. This will really be able to tell how good it is later on in the day, so hopefully this will be good. Now for eyeshadow, I'm super excited about this. So I'm a sucker for ads. Like if you give me a good ad, I will most likely buy your product. So this was an ad that I had on Facebook, and I had been looking for I'm not looking for it because I already know where I want to purchase it from, but I planned on doing like a glam Halloween makeup look this year, and I really wanted some orange eyeshadows, and I was looking on ColourPop at first and I never ordered anything, and this was recommended to me, so I ordered it like right away. This is from Creative Soul. I believe it's like an indie brand. This is their new Slasher palette, and it's so cool because it's supposed to look like a VHS tape with like a little sticker on it. I think this is such a cool looking palette, and then you just slide it out. This is what the packaging looks like. Now there is a warning on the back of this, and I was kind of surprised that they were marking it marketing this as an eyeshadow palette with this warning. It says for external use only, avoid direct contact with eyes, discontinue if signs of irritation or rash appear. I personally feel like that's a disclaimer people put on pigment palettes, stuff that's highly pigmented that you're technically not supposed to use around your eyes, so they can't really call it an eyeshadow palette. But anyway, this is what the inside of this palette looks like. How gorgeous is this? This is stunning. Like, there's like some glitters in here, which we won't be diving into today, only because I don't have a glitter glue. I need to order one. But the theme is just so cute. So the names of the shadows: Surprise Sydney, Stab, Lampkin Lane, which I had to look that one up. I really didn't know what that was. Last Summer, Wanna Play, Crystal Lake, Loomis, Here's Johnny, Elm Street, You'll Float 2, Boogeyman, Leatherface, Urban Legend, Don't Sleep, Nightmare, Fear Street, Ghostface, and Black Flame. I really don't know what I want to go for with this palette. I think I want to stick to like the You'll Float 2, this one, and this Boogeyman shade right here, and maybe dip into a little bit of Elm Street, which is this shimmery red. But I don't know. Let's jump in. Let's see what this is like. Oh, I do want to put, where did I put it? Oh, I'd like to put some tape on. I'm going to attempt a wing today. I think I'm going to go in with You'll Float 2, which is this color right here. And I'm just going to go in. This is a Morphe M433 brush. I haven't swatched any of this, by the way. This is very much a first impressions on this palette. Okay, zoom jelly just a little bit more. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of kickback when I dip my brush in. I am dipping it in quite a lot. And there is a really nice mirror in this palette as well. So I did get a little skipping right here while I'm blending, but honestly, I don't know if that's the shadow or if that is the primer. I'm just trying to get some of the skipping that I got right there blended out. I don't know if y'all can really see that. I got some of it blended out, but you can still kind of see like the skipping that's going on right there. I am going to go ahead and move on from that with a Morphe M514 brush. It's almost the same brush, just a little bit smaller. I want to deepen this just a little bit. I'm going to go in with Boogeyman, which is this one right here. It's a little bit of a deeper, I would like to say burgundy. I keep dipping my finger in this orange glitter. I'm just going to, I think I'm going to put this all over the lid. See, I feel like it's skipping on my lid too. Trying to do more of like a stamping motion since I'm putting it on my lid. Just going back in with that first brush, no extra product. You know, I had a feeling that when I ordered this eye primer, I should have ordered my go-to, which is the Tarte Shape Tape eye primer, just to have one on each eye for comparison. To know like if I did have issues with the eyeshadow, was it the shadow or was it the primer? Because I don't know, that's the problem. I do, oh fuck. I had glitter on that finger. No, there's glitter on that one too. No. had glitter on my finger and I got it on my eye. I cannot get this glitter off my eyes. No. So I picked these up, so we're gonna see if these will work to get this glitter off. It's the Real Techniques reusable eye shields and swabs from Mess-Free Touch-Ups. You get reusable eye shields and some reusable swabs to clean up your makeup. So this one has like a little pointed end and then like a little, kind of like an eyeshadow, like one of those old, I have cat hair all on me. Okay, note to self, the glitter is no joke in this palette. This glitter just became a part of this eye look on my left eye. I can't pick at my eye anymore. I don't have a lot of makeup remover balm left. And I'd like to save that for tonight when I take off my face of makeup. So this eye might be a little patchy because there's glitter on it that I cannot get off. And I really think there's a speck of glitter in my eye now. Oh my gosh, crisis averted. I just used a little piece of tape. Why I didn't think of that before. And just got the glitter off. So, there might still be like a random few specks. So there is a lot of skipping with this shadow. But like I said, unfortunately, I can't tell if it's the shadow or if it's the primer. I will have to just keep testing this palette out with a different primer just to see what it is. I'm just using, this is a Morphe M562 brush. It's a very loosely packed blender brush and it's very tiny, and I like it for stuff like this to help like really get into that area and blend it out. It might not, I don't think I'm getting all of the skipping out of this look, but this definitely does help. So I'm going to do a wing on this eye, and then we'll go to the other eye and do that. I got an eyeliner, I just don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here. So I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of the stuff in this last Ulta order that I made was because of Juicy Jazz here on YouTube, or Jasmine. And yeah, she's like one of the only beauty people that I still watch. But I did pick this up. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Oh god, it makes me nervous. It is waterproof, but I've heard that the waterproof is the best formulation for this eyeliner. I just really hope I can get it off tonight. I might have to go to Ulta and get me some more cleansing balm. So I just got mine in black. We are going to hold our breath and see if we can get this to work. It is a felt, is it felt tip? No. It's a brush tip liner. Okay, so it looks good right now, but let's take the tape off. And the other problem is getting it even on the other eye. Not too bad. The wings are 100% not perfect. This one, I don't know what happened, but I went in with different brushes on this eye just to see if maybe it was my brushes. So for the first shade, I used just a NYX 16 blending brush. I feel like this did better, but I'm pretty sure, sorry, I'm having to get everything out of the way of the cat. Oh, baby. But I'm pretty sure it's the primer, because as I was blending, I felt the dryness of the primer underneath. Now it still can be the eyeshadows. Like I said, I will have to try them out with a different primer, but I feel like you can see the like skipping right there especially. I felt like it was a little bit better with this brush, like it wasn't so bad. But I mean, until I know for sure what it is, we're just not gonna blame either product. We are just going to have to get back on that one. Hold on. I actually should have put this on sooner. So I got these, I don't know, is it REM Beauty, REM Beauty, Ariana Grande's makeup brand. I got the Full Night Sleep Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm. And the Sweetener Concealer. I think this concealer is 100% too light for me. I ordered online. I'm pretty sure we're going to try it. But I would like to use, because I heard, the reason why I ordered it was because I heard that people didn't have under eye creasing with it. And then I also heard that if you use the little under eye cooling balm before, it's like supposed to really prime your eyes. This cooling balm seems, I don't know how to explain it. It's like very thick. I did look at this when I first got it in. It's like, I don't know how to describe the texture of this, but let's see what the claims are. So it says, perfect and prep the under eye area with this cooling balm that blurs imperfections and soothes with centella, caffeine and reishi mushrooms. It doesn't really have a scent to it. So we're just gonna, it doesn't really say. I think that was a little too much, but kind of wipe my fingers off there. I'm just going to I mean, do I notice an immediate difference? No. I feel like I can feel the cooling aspect of it though, which is kind of interesting. I mean, there's not really instructions like use before something, use at night. So, I mean, not really. I don't know, like I need instructions. Like I know how to apply an under eye balm, but it does kind of dry down. Like it doesn't stay like the moussey. Is it mousse? I don't know. So now we're going to go in with the Sweetener Concealer. This just says, infused with our REM Hydra Smooth Essence, this creamy formula conceals to soft focus perfection. I think this is going to be a little too light for me. This is what the packaging looks like, and you also get a little spatula to scoop it out. I also purchased this to apply this concealer with. This is the Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush. I have not bought new makeup brushes in a very long time, especially Real Technique brushes. Those are like OG for me, but this is what this little baby looks like. It's just a little concealer brush, so I'm probably going to use this as opposed to the little spatula. This is the shade, so it's too light. Okay. This is why I did concealer first. Maybe I can fix it with, maybe I can fix this with the foundation or this other concealer that I have. I'm definitely not going to go in with this on this other under eye. Okay, so I know the concealer is a little too light, but she's thick. Like, I don't see how people were not having under eye creasing with this, because it's thick, like super. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use this, but we can't do this. Let's take this off. Let's take this off. Let's just say this has been a roller coaster so far. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna switch this out for a different shade because it is really thick. I don't really go for concealers like that. I really like lightweight. I don't know why I didn't realize it was that thick, but I have another concealer to try in this video. But let's go ahead and just skip to foundation, whatever. So I picked up the Honest Beauty CC Clean Corrective with Vitamin C. So it's a tinted moisturizer. It's got SPF 30 in it, mineral sunscreen, vitamin C, and blue light defense. It says it's for all skin types. I don't know if this is going to be the right shade for me. Okay. I have the worst time picking shades online. So it says it moisturizes serious moisture skin moisture. Skin stays moisturized all day, so you can do you. Blurs imperfections, sheer genius. Sheer breathable color diffuses lines and imperfections. It says apply in smooth even layer to your cleansed and moisturized face and neck, or just on those areas where you want more color correction. Build me up and blend me to perfection. It's no parabens, phthalates, talc, synthetic fragrances, chemical sunscreens, and it says it's dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, vegan, and cruelty-free. Okay, so I got mine in the shade Tundra, which is fair, and I'm a little nervous about it. So I brought my normal like face product in here so I can compare the shade. Normally I am in Fair Cool or Light Cool in this Ulta concealer. It's what I normally use all over my face. This is a pump, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna pump a little bit on the back of my hand because I want to get a feel for the shade. I think that might work. So this one's the foundation, and then that's my concealer. So I did try to go for one that was a little more cool tone. There was not a lot of shade options, if I'm remembering correctly. This one does look a little more warm toned in person. So this is the CC cream, and that's my normal concealer. I like to go cool toned products just look better on my skin. I just did a full pump. This is a pretty runny foundation. It doesn't say brush, sponge, fingers. I like using a sponge, so I'm just going to take a little bit and use this is my e.l.f. I always forget what this is called, but this is like, I think technically like a little concealer, camo concealer sponge. I don't know, but it's an e.l.f. sponge. And let's see what this looks like. So I have gotten to the point in my life where I'm not really interested in full medium coverage products on my face. And I'm okay with my skin peeking through. Like, I'm okay with my blemishes, my pimples, everything just peeking through. It doesn't bother me that much anymore. Now, occasionally I go through those phases where, yes, it does bother me and I want them covered. But for the most part, I am a lot more comfortable in my skin than I used to be. This is a tinted moisturizer, so it's not really going to offer a lot of coverage. I'm just going to add just a little bit more right here. I think this is pretty nice. It's pretty lightweight. I think the color does work fairly well for me. This might be a 2.5 pump for me kind of product. And this will be nice if this does work well for me, because I won't have to keep buying a small bottle of concealer. I love my Ulta Youthful Glow Concealer. Love it. So I just did half of my face. That was pretty much that whole pump of product. So far, first impressions, really like this. I think it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. It still has a bit of a glow to it. It does remind me a lot of my Youthful Glow Concealer that I like to use as foundation. The color, I feel like, could match my skin a little better, but I can actually get away with it, especially going into the fall and winter months. And I say it like that because I live in Texas. That doesn't exist here. I'll be able to wear this shade a lot easier. I think this looks really nice on the skin. For the other side, I'm going to use a brush just to see. I did pick up a Morphe M6. This is just their flat buffer brush. I used to have the Y6 from Morphe, the gold version of this. It's just a really nice flat brush. I'm really excited to have this. So another, oh, that wasn't a full pump. Okay. Another pump on the back of my hand. Just put some on my bruise. Let's see if this gives us a little bit more coverage. I know sometimes brushes just offer more coverage in general, But usually I don't like brushes for foundations or any face products anymore. I feel like I just like the sponge. I'm gonna go in with my sponge because I already don't like that with the brush. So I just feel like it's just patchier and it just doesn't look as smooth with the brush. Now, since it is a tinted moisturizer, I think I'm going to try and blend just a little bit on with my fingers. Oh god, I don't like the feeling of this. But, okay. No. Why do I try new things? Why do I try new things? Sponge it is. I think the sponge just shears out the product perfectly to what I like. And it's not a lot of coverage anyway. I feel like this camera is really washing me out. I don't look this pale. What is going on? What is this video? So far, like I said, I really like this. I think it looks really great on my skin. It's very lightweight, doesn't feel heavy, doesn't look cakey. With a sponge at least. Normally I like to do concealer first, but I just needed to take a step back from it. So let's go in with this. This is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. This is already looking a little too dark compared to my foundation shade. I got this in light. Again, this I got because Juicy Jasmine on YouTube really likes this. So I just pumped. It is a little pump. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my sponge and let's go for it. For this NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum, I looked it up because I didn't remember any of the claims, and honestly this is already a little bit more pigmented than the tinted moisturizer. So it says medium coverage concealer with a skincare serum for face and body. Say goodbye to skin stress and hello to covered hydrated skin. It says it's 13 shades with medium coverage, non-cakey natural finish, made for your under eye, face, and body, covering dark circles, redness, acne, and dry patches. Infused with skin-loving ingredients, including tremella mushroom psycha and green tea for up to 24 hours of hydration, ultra hydration for skin that feels moisturized all day, smooth natural finish with lightweight feel for skin that looks like skin in an instant, easy mess-free application, undetectable medium coverage in one pump, 100% vegan formula, and it's cruelty-free. I would say this is a pretty natural finish for a medium coverage concealer. I really like this, and I really understand the hype of using this maybe as a foundation all over your face. It's super nice. Do I feel like this is going to crease on my under eyes though? Absolutely yes. I have not met a concealer that does not crease on my under eyes. We'll see though. I really like this first impressions right off the bat. It's really nice. I do have a little bit left on the back of my hand. I'm just going to take that and put it right here on my cheeks where a little bit of my redness is peeking through. And it's just, honestly, it's just redness because it's hot. That covered. Oh, I really like how natural and dewy my skin is looking right now. So far, I'm really liking both of these face products. Definitely both a hit. Okay, so I just wanted to see just how well this covers because it does say medium coverage. I'm taking literally just the tiniest little speck on the back of my hand and on my sponge, and I'm going to put it on this right here on my chin. Not too bad. That's not too bad. It gave me just a little bit of extra coverage. It's still peeking through, which is completely fine because I did use the tiniest amount. Now, I did not get a new face powder, so I'm just going to go in with my Rare Beauty setting powder. I just have this one in light. So I'm just looking up what the claims are for this Rim Full Night Sleep Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm because I forgot I still had it on under this eye, and I don't think the concealer looks as great under this eye as it does on this eye where I wiped it off. So it just says soothes and locks in moisture instantly, reduces the look of dark circles. I don't think it did that. Translucent blurring effect, clean ingredients, vegan, and it says sustainable packaging. 100% said the eye area is soothed, hydrated, conditioned, and nourished. 97% said the eye area looks more energized and it improved the appearances of fine lines and texture. 97% said the product preps and primes for makeup and concealer and applies easily over top. I don't know. Maybe it's something I need to use just a little bit more to see, but yeah, I don't think that serum concealer looks as smooth under this eye as it does this one. So before I finished powdering my face, I completely forgot that I bought this. And also I forgot that I was supposed to use a liquid brush and cream bronzer. It's like time school's starting to let out, so the traffic might be picking up. But I'll just have to use powder, blush, and bronzer because I already powdered that part of my face, but I don't think I've powdered this part too much. I can still use this. This is the Makeup Revolution Bright Light Highlighter, and I got mine Strobe Champagne. Yeah, Strobe Champagne. I'm hoping this lays okay over powder because I think one side I did powder already. Okay, so it's one of those like puffball things on the end. I'm sure it's supposed to be like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe of something, but okay, there it goes. It's getting there. Come on, kiss. Ooh, this might be a little too pink for me. Ooh, that's pretty. That's super pretty. Ooh, look at that. Okay, okay. Okay, so we're just gonna dot just a little bit of this. I will use just my sponge. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh god. Okay. That's a little pigmented. I mean, I did lay it over just a little bit of powder that I already had down right there, and I mean, this looks pretty nice. Honestly, this was kind of like a last minute purchase into my cart because I don't have like a liquid highlighter, and I've been using like liquid blush and cream bronzer, so I just needed, I kind of just wanted like a liquid product to complete the look. I mean, this looks pretty nice. Like, it looks really pinky in the tube, but when you put it on your skin, it's not too bad. And it's glowy. Glowy, glowy. Okay. Does not lay down over powder very well. If you can tell on camera, but it is kind of little like patchy right there because I laid it down on powder. But I mean, overall, I think this is a pretty good product. We'll have to see what it looks like after I finish setting my face. So I like that. I think, obviously, I've never tried the Charlotte Tilbury like pin things like that. But if you're looking for something similar, so many brands are doing it now, and Makeup Revolution has always been the brand that dupes all the products. So, I mean, I think that's a good option if you're looking for like a liquid highlighter. I think liquid highlights are just a lot more natural. Okay, my camera got too hot, so it shut down. I just tried to wipe the swatch I did off the back of my hand of this highlighting, oh my god, of this liquid highlighter, and it was a little hard to come off. So it does dry down, and it does look really good under the powder. I did just set my face. I will also say that the tinted moisturizer looks really nice under this Rare Beauty powder. One thing I like about this Rare Beauty powder is it does set your face, but not too much. So if you like that dewy, glowy skin, this is still gonna leave that shining through. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey. I will say it's not my favorite for setting my under eyes, but it's not the worst. If I had to go with an under eye setting powder, I would say the e.l.f. Halo Glow is a better fit, but the e.l.f. Halo Glow does also have a little bit more coverage to it, so it does cover up more of my products, which I don't like when I'm wearing like cream and liquid products. Okay, since I already set my face, I won't use my Rare Beauty cream bronzer stick and blush, so I'm just gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer. Mine is in Cool. For blush, I don't have a lot of blush in my collection. I'm just gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics Vanilla Cream Truffle Palette. This unfortunately is no longer available. Okay, so now just to finish off my eyes, I just want to do, I got this. This is the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in Nude. It says it's up to 16 hours. So that is what it looks like. I just wanted something nice and neutral on my waterline, so. Eye on my concealer is a little bit worse than this eye, and this is the eye that has that Rim Beauty cooling balm stuff on it. I don't know what the point of that is, to tell you the truth. I think that might get returned. Just to finish off my under eyes, I'm just gonna take the Morphe M562 brush that I was using, dip into a little bit of You'll Float 2, very lightly just run that down there, just to kind of tie everything together. And then for mascara, this is not a first impressions, but I honestly needed a new mascara. I do have the Rare Beauty one, but it's not my favorite. I feel like it's really heavy and weighs down my lashes. My favorite e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara, I don't think they're selling anymore. I can't find it. So I bought an old favorite, which is like CoverGirl Professional Super Thick Lash, the one in like the pinkish red tube. And I loved the way it looked on my lashes, but it flaked so much. So I just went with an oldie but a goodie, the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I'm seriously, I'm in limit. I've been struggling the past two videos I filmed. This one and the last one I filmed, I'm struggling. So my camera overheated again right before I got to lips. I actually got the Milani Matte Fetish in Pleasure, and it was just a little too peachy for this look. This product to me isn't technically a first impression, it was the color. So I got this one out of my collection. This one is in Poppy. I had never used this color, so I technically cheated with that first impression. But yeah, is that application even? Absolutely not. I think more of a nude lip would have looked a little bit better with this look, but I didn't know what I was doing. So it is what it is. This video has been a hot mess. Let me set my face. Make sure there's not a cat behind me. And I just used the Milani Make It Last Dewy Setting Spray to set my face. Let's do a quick speed review of these products before my camera decides to die again. So, the Rim products, I'm not fully happy with. I don't think I'll be holding on to either one of these, this or the concealer. The concealer obviously is too light for me, but I don't think I'm going to exchange it out for a darker shade because it just was too thick, and that's not what I like right now. The eye primer, this is something that I'm going to have to test out these eyeshadows out with my normal eye primer just to see, is it the primer or is it the shadows that's causing the skipping in the look. So this is to be determined. Same thing with the eyeshadow palette. Couldn't find it. Same thing with the eyeshadow palette. I love the concept of it. It is really cute. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette, and those glitters are absolutely no joke. Okay, it's gorgeous. I love it, but to be determined again, because I don't know if it was the palette causing the skipping or the primer. Love the look overall. I made it work. It doesn't look that bad. It's great. I love the colors, and I will probably be using this to create more looks. So I'll have to update y'all. The Honest Beauty CC Tinted Moisturizer, I keep trying to call it a CC cream. I really like this. I think it looks really nice on my skin. The color worked really well. It worked well with my primer. It worked well with my Rare Beauty powder. It was nice hydration on the skin. It's exactly what I'm looking for in a face product. And maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but this might be replacing my Ulta Youthful Glow Concealer that I use as foundation. I will definitely have to test it out more, see how it wears, see how it goes throughout the day. But so far, first impression, really like this. Same thing with the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. First impressions, really like this. I think it is a really nice medium coverage. Doesn't feel heavy. It's very lightweight. Looks really good under the eyes. It is creasing, but that's literally every concealer, every powder I've ever tried under my eyes. I can't avoid that. I think this will be really great on days if I just want to like spot conceal. I think this will look really great on the skin, look very nice and natural. NYX Epic Ink Liner. Really like it. Really user friendly. I personally prefer brushes when it comes to liquid liner, so I kind of, when I opened it and saw that, I knew I would like it. I'm not great at wings, but I feel like this is probably the best wing I've done in a while. So I mean, we'll just have to continue to try that, but so far I like it. I really do like this Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil. Of course, I don't know how long it's going to last since I just put it on, but it is very smooth to put on my waterline, and it's, you can never go wrong with a nude eyeliner, so I really like this, and I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of use out of it. The Makeup Revolution Bright Light Highlighter, I mean, I like it. I think it looks really pretty. Even under the powder, you can still see it. It looks really nice, really glowy, but not overly highlighty. I think it looks really great, and this will be a great product for those days where I want a little something extra, but not too much extra. So far, I like that. Oh, this little kit from Real Techniques, the reusable eye shields and swabs. Swabs worked great. I used them to clean up the liner. They work really well, so I'll have to keep trying those out to see what all they work with, but so far so good. And I know this wasn't a first impression, but I cannot recommend more the Milani Color Fetish matte lipsticks. Like I said, this one in Pleasure was just a little too peachy for what my look was. Mine melted a little bit when it came in. This one was just a little too peachy for the look, but I did switch it with another color of the same product. These, if you're looking for a great drugstore lipstick, highly, highly, highly recommend these. I also just picked one up today for Halloween. It's a black shade in Smoke, so I mean, I have one more in my collection, but I could not recommend these even more, anymore. And then of course the Essence Lash Princess. Who's not gonna recommend this mascara? It is super great, really great price. And I love the way it makes my lashes look. It separates them, and on days where, because let's face it, I'm not wearing eyeshadow like this ever. So on days where I have nothing on my eyes except this, it looks amazing. Okay, so trying to get through this before my camera overheats again. I really hope you enjoyed this really chaotic first impressions video. I thought this was going to be nice time for me to relax and enjoy myself. And I'm a little stressed, but that's okay. We will get through this. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found something maybe that you want to try. If you tried any of these products that didn't work for me, do they work for you? Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something right and it just doesn't work for me? Let me know. Let me know if you've tried any of the products I tried and loved. So just let me know your thoughts in general of all the stuff I tried. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel before you leave, turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime that I post. I don't think I have anything else to say, except I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!